This is IEM. So IEM stands for Intel Extreme Masters, and now this is a pro gaming event that is worldwide. In this case, it's hosted in Sydney for Australia in the period of May. And there is a CSGO tournament that is the main focus of this event, with over $250,000, that's right, USD, up for grabs. And first place takes out $100,000 in this tournament. But there is just so much more you can do here on top of just watching CSGO in the main arena. They've also got an Overwatch tournament, popular streamers coming in, the teams themselves are signing for fans, and there's VR tournaments as well as free-to-play desktop PCs with 240 Hz monitors that anyone can jump on and experience what it's like to game on Intel. And speaking of Intel, big thanks for them sponsoring out this event. It's such a cool experience. There's just one that's completely different to Enthusiast Tech, although on that note, there is really cool custom modded PCs, which we're going to check out right now. So we're now on the main showroom floor for the custom modded PCs, and this is the centerpiece of this event. Intel Core i9 9900K box, in a box, but a workable, yeah, a workable PC. So tell us what's inside this thing.
So obviously it's running a 9900K. It'd be rude not to build the package and not put the actual CPU in it. So we're also sporting the Aorus 2080 Waterforce card and the Z390 Aorus Master motherboard. We're running 32 gig of Team Group Excalibur RAM and a 2 terabyte Intel 660p SSD.
So that's awesome, and if you guys didn't know, Ethan did the Darth Jar Jar custom build here on Tech Yes City, the dual X58 system. That was so good.
That was a good one.
That was really fun. And so Ethan is starting now to branch out into so many different things. And this one is definitely a masterpiece. And even behind it, we've got the skull, the Hades Canyon skull icon. That's been turned into a massive overblown build.
Yeah,
and
that was just scale.
Yeah, so that was a collaboration with Tag Mods and also Simple Mods, who's also another modder within Australia. So these builds are just absolutely gorgeous. Custom water cooled with hard tubing, right?
Yeah, of course, man, of course.
So that's all there, ready to go. They perform really well, even better than your custom air-cooled.
It idles at under 45 degrees.
So there it is, inside this box. And yeah, 9900K usually idles in BIOS at 55 degrees or something like that. So the cooling is good to match the looks and the performance. Thanks for your time.
No dramas, man. Always a pleasure.
So now sitting down on the showroom floor, and I'm surrounded by all these custom water-cooled builds, which is a store in Australia called Centacom, and they're doing these as retail off-the-shelf builds now, collaborating with a brand I've never heard of before called GOF. And they look really good using custom laser-etched panels with LEDs under them, so you can then get that effect of the whole panel glowing itself. And I gotta say, the custom 9900K water blocks that they're using look really good too. I mean, the RGB bling, it's coming in 2019, and I think this is taking that to another level. So let us know what you guys think in the comment section below about these builds. So now I've got to guess how many jelly beans are inside, and I said 889, and I just want a keyboard.
Anything we need off anyone.
That is going in the suitcase. But right behind it is a custom Overwatch water-cooled build, and they're actually giving this away at IEM. For those who are at IEM can enter and get in with a chance to win this. So, I mean, considering I just won this keyboard and mouse, I might as well just get in with a chance to win this too. Right behind me now, they are doing mass signings for the Progaming esports team, and they are in mouse sports. So there's actually like really big international teams here as well, like FaZe Clan as well as Fnatic and Team Liquid, but I did meet up with a team that was local, and they're called the Greyhounds. Really nice bunch of dudes, awesome to get along with, and we just had a chat for so long. And they were competing today on the showroom floor against another team. But speaking of the results, this event itself is held over 3 days, where on the first Friday, May the 3rd, they have the quarterfinals, followed by the Saturday, which is today, May the 2nd, the semifinals, and then tomorrow is the big grand finale, the finals, where they've got a best of 5 CSGO match. We're now here back at the final day of IEM, and the finalists have been decided, and that is Team Liquid and also Team Fnatic. They're apparently the top 2 of 5 seeds that were expected to be in the finals and go for that $100,000 prize money. Now, funny thing is, behind me, they've got a LN2 overclocking event for CSGO. So we're gonna go in there, check out what FPS they can get, because apparently they got a 9900K and they're overclocking this thing to 6.8 gigahertz. But let's get into it and see what they can do. So right behind me, we just finished up with the overclocking event, and they managed to get 6.9 gigahertz on the 9900K, and that enabled them to get over 940 average FPS, which I believe is setting a record, a world record for this benchmark. That's at least what they were telling me. So that is really crazy. 6.9 gigahertz, LN2 at this event. I was actually really excited for this. So it was amazing that I were able to bust that world record, and not only that, put on a show at the same time. That's, I guess, the perfect scenario. But that aside, let's check out all this pro gaming stuff and see what it is all about. The CSGO tournament.
There's no response whatsoever. This is absolutely perfect from Fnatic. Progaming has shut them down single-handedly with this position towards the sunroom. They've got absolutely no fun. He thinks this thing's off, and they...
So I now landed back in the Tech Yes studio, and IEM was just so crazy. Watching the CSGO tournament live between Fnatic and Liquid, back and forth action, and I think Fnatic came out ahead at the start, like 1-0, and then from there, Team Liquid brought it back, and it was just an epic battle back and forth. These guys both went so hard in this final, and that's the thing about these pro gaming tournaments. It does take so much skill on this level to pull off these victories. There was one play where it was a 1v1 at the end, and he had 7 seconds left to plant, and so he faked the plant and knew the guy was coming from that angle, and then just won the round by doing that. I just like, some of those clutch plays are really good when it gets down to this level of skill. And then of course, there was so many good highlights along the way between these two teams. So one thing for sure is these pro gaming events, it does get pretty heated, and especially when that kind of money is on the line, they're definitely gonna be playing that much harder. So it was a really awesome tournament, awesome experience. And if you guys are ever in Sydney, or next year if IEM Sydney, if it's around your time and you got some holidays, definitely recommend going to this event. It's so much fun. And of course, I like it even better because of all the custom PCs on display, as well as all the other cool things they're doing like giveaways, and just the crowd is awesome. Of course, being an Aussie crowd, it does get a little bit rowdy, does get a little bit fun, and there are some things that are worth seeing. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this year's vlog of IEM. I did do a lot of things on social media with the event, met a lot of cool players, especially some of the guys from the Greyhound gaming team. They were really nice to talk to and just have a chat with, sort of off camera and away from things. And it's just so cool to know that the Aussie teams are just down to earth guys, and they're the kind of guys you can just, you know, have a chat to, and they chat to their fans just like normal people. They've, you know, it's really cool being Aussie and in this scene. And, you know, you guys see the deals hunts as well, where the Aussies interact with each other. This place is just an awesome country, awesome place to be, and I love Australia. And of course, lastly, a big thanks to Intel for sponsoring us to go down to IEM and also interact with the Tech Yes City viewers. Some of you guys were there, and thanks to the guys who came up and said hi. Had a great chat, it was awesome meeting you guys. And also the next event I will be at will be Computex, and I'm also going a few days early to do a parts hunt, so stay tuned for that. If you guys want to meet up and you're in that area at Computex, then if you want to meet up before the event starts and even come on a deals hunt with us, then be sure to just hit us up on Twitter at TechYesCity. We can make it happen. Thanks for all the support, guys. Thanks for all the love, and I'll catch you in another tech video very soon. Peace out for now. Bye.